Hello Gemini, and thank you for being here. This is Dot from Dragonfly Soul Tarot, and this is your belated birthday. Yes, I know. I'm very late with your birthday reading, so I will get into that in another video. But right now, I just want to focus on you. So let's just get into it, okay? So here we go. We're going to look at the 12 months starting from your birthday month to the next birthday month in 2021. Here we go. So your first month, we have the Nine of Pentacles. Second month, we have the Moon. And the third month, we have the Death card. So, oh, wow. When the Death card comes up, it always makes me pause because I don't like saying the Death card because people often think of a death as the death of a person. So most of the time it's the death of something that is not working out. So if someone is ill, it could be the death of a person, but if you are working on a project and it's not going well, it could be time to scrap the whole thing and start fresh. That is what the Death card says to me. It is time to realize that what you're doing is not working and it's time to move forward. That being said, we start off with your, we have the Nine of Coins, and the Nine of Coins is contentment with what you have and what you're doing. I mean, it could be self-delusion. It could be that you are sweeping things under the rug. You think everything is okay, and you're maybe trying to convince yourself that where you are in this at this point is just fine. But then we have two cards that kind of undermine the goodness of the Nine of Cups being a place of contentment. And we're looking at much mental anguish here. I mean, it's not anguish, it is mental strain, possibly coming to terms with anxiety, like mental issues like anxiety, an inability to sleep, or worry, or disconnection from reality. This is what's coming to me right now. So this disconnection from reality is causing you to continue on a path that is leading to a dead end, whether it be a certain project or a certain job or a relationship. Something is coming to an end, and it's not good for you to try and push forward when this thing is just not working out. So you're going to need to come to grips with this denial, with this subconscious hidden truth that is trying to tell you that this is a false reality right here. You are not in this place. I mean, you're in this place of contentment, but there is stuff lurking below that is causing anxiety. And usually when we have anxiety, this is our psyche trying to tell us that there's something that we are not facing, that there's something that we are not dealing with. And going down that road too far could lead to this, actually in this case, it will lead to this place where you just realize that you cannot go any further and you have to abandon it and start fresh again. Let's see what areas that could be. So for the following 3 months, we have Judgment, we have the Three of Wands, we have the Nine of Swords. Now, overall, Judgment brings to light that which needs to be discovered, the truth. We have what was below, what was hidden below with the Moon, coming up to the surface, and this is causing a lot of discomfort. You are realizing that whatever this is, or maybe this made itself known to you suddenly, and you are dealing with the aftermath of having to come to terms with this particular ending here. This was not a comfortable ending. This was not something that you wanted to let go of easily. So you finally realize it because it's, you know, made itself known in your life extremely, extremely blatantly. And now you're looking for a new direction, and you spend a considerable amount of time looking for a new direction, maybe a replacement for whatever ended, maybe a new job, a new career path. You were going down a particular lane in terms of a vocation, and you realize that this is just not the direction you want to go to, so you need to look towards a different direction. So you're shifting gears at this point. So this uncomfortable truth comes to light. You shift gears, you think that you're doing okay, and it just causes more concern, more worry. Are you going in the right direction? Is this the right thing to do? Should you have let this go? This is really causing a lot of concern, a lot of sleepless nights, and a lot of anxiety on your case. So this is a tough year for all of us, and I believe that you may be encountering additional challenges that many of us, you know, like you're on the worst end of the challenges in terms of the challenges that people are going through this time of COVID, and going through the stages of the world reopening up. So it's taking a long time for you to get back on your feet, or it's taking a long time for you to find a new job, or your partner has left and you find yourself alone, and it's very, very difficult to reach out to people when people are so isolated. So much is heavy on your mind. This change in direction, this sudden need to change direction is very, very challenging for you, because you had gotten very comfortable in this other place. And then you realize that this is not working out. And so you need to change direction suddenly, but that causes a lot of anxiety and worry. And let's see how things go in the following 3 months, Gemini. So then we have the Five of Swords, we have the Three of Swords, we have the Ace of Wands. Okay, so this is you dealing with this disappointment. It's taking a long time. This could be, when I see the Seven of Swords more as betrayal from outside, but the Five of Swords to me is more of a betrayal from within. So this is something that you are being your worst enemy here. You are not moving forward. You are believing the negativity that you are speaking about, or if someone has left your life, you believe the worst of yourself. You are dealing with a considerable amount of grief in terms of this particular thing leaving your life, and you are having a lot of challenges dealing with the way that you perceive this ending in your life. So it comes as a bit of a shocker for you that this is not going to work out in the way that you would expect it, and you're going to have to change gears and find a new direction there. So it pains me to see these cards Now let's talk about the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is a new direction in creativity. It's a bright idea. It's a breakthrough in the realm of ideas, in the realm of creativity. So whatever project it was here, you're going to find a new creative way to deal with it. It's like you're kind of in denial here, and then you have the breakthrough moment and you say, aha, no problem, I can just roll with here, but it just continues to backslide because of your own mental state, and you're dealing with a lot of grief here. But here we see some sort of breakthrough, some sort of turnaround here, and it's because of this idea that you have, this inspiration. So the Ace of Wands is internal inspiration towards a new direction. So let's see what happens in the final 3 months before your next birthday. We have the High Priestess, we have the Eight of Coins, and we have the Knight of Swords. All right, okay, so there's forward movement. There's finally a place where you find the ability to go within and find the core of yourself and become more grounded and not give in to this negativity any longer. So things are starting to turn around slowly because you can go in and you can use that introspection to examine your feelings and examine your thoughts and ask yourself, are these thoughts true? These negative thoughts about yourself. And you know, if we do that, when we have a negative thought and we ask ourselves, is this actually true? Many times it will just say no. You know, like, I wouldn't talk to my best friend like that. Why do I talk to myself like that? That's the thing that we need to realize, is that we treat ourselves so much more harshly sometimes than we do other people in a face-to-face situation. So you do not, at this point, you do seem to find that inner peace, that inner fortitude, that inner core of confidence in order to allow your spirit to fight this negativity and all these distressing events that have come before. This realization that this situation up here is no longer working out and you need to move in a different direction. So you started your move in a different direction, but then you backslid quite a bit. And then this inspiration came up and you went within to find yourself, to find your core, and use that spiritual connection that you found to move forward. And it's going to take baby steps. It's going to mean starting over, back to the drawing board. You're gonna get back into it. You're gonna get back on your feet again. Now, we end the year with the Knight of Swords rushing in. This could also be some additional challenges coming down the line. So it's going to be like a constant up and down, up and down. Your emotions are going to be everywhere. You're going to need to have that inner spiritual foundation to deal with these upcoming tides, because the Knight of Swords is environmental. It's environmental pressures. It's stuff that comes at us from outside. It's not like the High Priestess, who has gone within to find that inner strength to deal with whatever comes at them. So see how calm she is while the Knight of Swords charges towards her? It's because she has the confidence to know that she can withstand no matter what the Knight of Swords brings. She is going to be able to withstand no matter what the winds of the future brings. So it's very interesting that we have these two cards with the card of going back to the beginnings and relearning things. So you're going to go back to the drawing board, but you are going to have this inner foundation, the spiritual foundation, to weather the upcoming storms, the upcoming Knights of Swords charging towards you. You're going to face that more with confidence. You're going to find this confidence more in yourself. But you're going to have a bit of a tough time here after this situation reveals itself, where something cannot move forward any longer and needs to be scrapped and started over again. It's going to be a bit of a challenge there, Gemini, but you can do it. You can do it. You can go up, down, and then it's a little bit down again, and then up, and then you're going to have you're going to find your inner peace, and then you're going to get back to it, and then other stuff is going to come in. But by this time, you will have gained the inner reserves to weather that storm. So I wish I had more of a cheery, fun, like, hey, lighthearted reading for you, but this reading is it's preparing you. It's sort of preparing you for the challenges coming up ahead, and it's saying, hey, things are going to be tough, okay, but you have the way, you know what you can do to avoid see, because you were in denial here and you were kind of complacent, that's when things got to a certain point. But here that you are aware, you're aware, and you can go within and you can develop that inner fortitude to weather the storm. You go right back to it, and you are no longer in fear of what comes towards you, okay? What outside your world can shake you up will no longer bring you to this point, because you have developed that inner fortitude. Okay, Gemini, so that's your birthday reading for 2021 and the following 12 months. We'll see what happens at the 2022 readings, but just some things to consider. If you have found some value in my readings, please comment and subscribe and leave a comment down below. Definitely, if you came here expecting your reading on time and you only got it now, you're definitely allowed to razz me a little bit, just a little bit, because I deserve it, okay? Because there's no excuse for me being so late. All right, so don't forget to tell 2 friends, because they might need to hear these messages, especially this reading. Thanks so much for being here. We will see you next time on Dragonfly Soul Tarot. Bye for now, Gemini.